Hey everybody, Replay Crew, what is up? It is Trivia Tuesday, y'all. Sorry, I had to turn that light on. I just realized it was off. Trivia Tuesday. We're going to do world history. Yay! So we're gonna wait for some people to come in. Replay Crew. I hope y'all had a good weekend. Hope your week is off to a good start. John! Oh my God, it's John! What's up? What's up, Dawn? What's this you were blaming me? Wait a minute. I need some context behind this. Why was I to blame? Why was I thrown under the bus in Nora's chat? Why? Because is not an answer, ma'am. So you're going to sit here and say because, but... What y'all doing getting dirty over there anyway? Was Dave in the chat? Is that why? Get my live pulled up here. What is up, Sarge? How you doing? What's you up to? I'm gonna get my pen up too. Oh my God, if she made that comment and your mind went, I've trained you well, I will take that. I will take that. Hi, Yusuf. Honey, if you're waiting to see my butt, you're going to be waiting a long time. I ain't got one. Unless you count my husband. He's an ass. Okay, let me put my pen up here. And tell everybody my butt is like, you know, what, 5'3"? And he's got a name. Message. There we go. I got it. I got it. Yes, my ass is 5'3". 7 years younger than me. You know, you can look that up and figure that one out yourself. You're keeping... Hey, no face, you're going to keep your muzzle? Strong silent type. You were typing it? Yeah, I figured you would be. What, XXX Tenacion? Tenacion, sorry. Or not Tenacion, sorry, Tentacion. XXX Tentacion. I forgot all about that. I forgot all about us talking about that. But I did see your question that you put up in your community yesterday and actually answered it. Extension cord. Look, I've been asked to say a lot of things because of my southern drawl. But never buy another Southerner. And definitely not extension cord. But if that's how you differentiate between XXX Tentacion, go for it. Go for it. Hey, Cubby Cadet, welcome in. I am from Georgia in the United States. Where are you from? It's a drop cord in the South. That is right. Oh, I figured you were saying extension cord because you couldn't say XXX Tentacion. I thought that's why you said it. But yes, it is a drop cord in the South. It is a drop cord. Virginia, nice. How's the weather? It's hot as Hades here. Well, it's not so much the heat, it's the humidity. And it's killing me. Humid, yeah. Yeah, we're getting it. We had a whole bunch of rain this week, and then it caught up with us. Fun. What's everybody up to today? I did. I answered it. Go in there. You will see I answered. And I got it right. Hi, Antonia. Welcome in. Oh, you're on your couch? I don't blame you. I don't blame you. If it wasn't for the fact I have to leave the house every now and then, this summer, that's what I'd be staying there. I'd do, woo. Mm-mm. Yeah, now I have not had a chance yet to look at the short that you did, but I did see where it was tagged. So we already know it's going to be good. I've been on the phone. I was talking to my son. Summer vacation, yes. Yes. Antonia, I'm not going to lie. We got a new couch. I think it was the winter is when we got it. Anyway, I've been wanting a sectional with the chaise on it, right? So I got it. Hey, Joshua, what is up? So I ended up getting the sectional with the chaise on it, and my first, I want to say week that I had it, that's where all my lives were done at. Every single one of them. Oh, honey, if you're trying to impress us with 67, you could really impress us by telling us pi. Work out pi. We're not impressed with a number from a song. We're impressed by true mathematics. So give us some true mathematics and we'll be impressed. Oh, I'm not sad. No, I have fibromyalgia. So I have been kind of hurting from the weather. Yeah, I'm not sad. I'm just hating genetics. Really hating genetics right now. Yes, you're playing Whack-A-Troll. That is right. Joshua, I've been doing good. I've been doing really good. How are you doing? Cuddy, I listen to all sorts of music. I really do. There's some modern stuff I like. I listen to oldies. I listen to classic rock. 90s music, definitely, because that's my generation. 80s music. Oh, good Lord. That girl. Dave. Yes. Yes, Dave. Extra extension cord. What's up, Martin? Hey. Oh, y'all got the rain. We just had it. Was it day before yesterday? We had a storm come through and it knocked our power line off the side of our house. And snapped our Wi-Fi line in 4 places. We had to have them come out and fix it. It was great. I do have pets, Antonia. I have 2 dogs and 3 cats. In fact, I may be able to get one of the dogs in here. She's usually at my patootie. Would you drop it like it's hot? Yeah. There we go. Accidentally just backed out. My thing's trying to be stupid. What did I just click on? Hang on, y'all. Let me get my stuff pulled back up here. I accidentally clicked on something for World Cup. Which I'm not going to lie, I'm not really following. Yeah, we got the rain, Martin, but I will, if it comes back, I will be happy to send it to you. Yes, no face, you are laundering money. That's what I used to tell people. If you find money in your laundry, you are laundering money. Everybody, I'm going to turn them in. Martin, my son is more excited about the World Cup than me. I'm just sitting here making sure that, I keep up with all my friends' teams so I could be like, yay, y'all won. She didn't want to leave it. Oh. No, I saw it, Dawn. I was ignoring you on purpose. Let me see if I can go get Rolly. I might. Roro. Rody. Come here. Come here. She's the easiest one. This is Rolly. This is my baby. International shouting tournament, right? Thank you. It's a she. She's a mama's girl. She's a mess. She is a Malchi, so that means she's Chihuahua and Maltese mix. And if she wasn't sitting in my hand, I'd show you. She's got the curly tail. And she got attitude. She has attitude. Oh my God, no face, you're suffering from no acetal disease too? Yes. 5'3". His name was Alex. Okay, go see what Sissy was barking at. She said, oh my God, my sister was barking. She is not, Martin. She has been hidden from my channel. There were a lot of problems beyond what happened with Al that were brought over to me. Let's say she wasn't who we thought she was. Lee, what is up? What is up? You need allergy medication, Sarge. Hers is lethal. Plastic surgeon, that's what it is. Oh, I know, Martin. It upset me. It really did, because, like, you think somebody's a certain way. Yeah. Which I'm not going to go into detail, but give them enough time. They show who they are. Oh, what kind of dog is it? You ready for Treat It Good? Because we're doing world history today. Yeah, I'm glad that you're not, Sarge. I was a little upset she tried to bring into it, but I'm glad that you backed out and listened. So thank you for that. I mean, I by all means, I ain't telling nobody who they can and can't talk to. Did he? Yeah, there was a lot. Your favorite subject? Yeah, instead of just world trivia, we're just gonna focus on history today. What was it? Last week we were pretty much doing. There was a lot of geography and historic places in that one. That's right, Sarge. Exactly. That's why I even have it on my page. Leave your drama at the door. I got enough crap in my life. I don't need your crap too. That's my attitude. It's called life. I have a family. With family comes that drama. Well, I did tag him in a post to let him know that I was live because he says he's not getting the notifications. So we will see. Um, if not, you're just gonna have to be the reigning champion and make him jealous. You gotta fail world history. But we'll be starting in about 4 minutes because y'all, I usually wait till 20 minutes in to give everybody a chance to get here. That's gonna get here. Speaking of, Yadira, where you at? Where you at, hot tamale? I'm not too bad at world history. I think I'm better at U.S. history. But, I mean, I know a lot of things about world history. I'm not going to say I'm the greatest. Hey, Zach, what is up? Go get you a drink. That is right. Oh, no, Zach. I thought y'all were going to that interview thing. What happened? Yes, you could be the champ tonight. That's right. My favorite book. Okay, so I used to read a lot growing up, and they have made movies on it, but the book Flowers in the Attic by V.C. Andrews was my favorite. But now, that was when I was younger, and it's still one of my favorites, but I'm going to say my absolute favorite now that I'm older is Little Women. I read that every Christmas. That's like my Christmas tradition. Oh, okay. I didn't know Nora was still on. Madagascar. We haven't even asked yet. Oh, it got canceled. Okay. I'll have to do a country songs one. I'm thinking about it. Oh, Where the Red Fern Grows. That one made me cry. Hey, Martin, I loved it. Okay, so I am on a mission to teach the UK citizens in Al's chat Southern. That is my mission. I got to teach y'all Southern. Spreading it. Oh, you haven't, Antonio? Do you like? Well, I would say Flowers in the Attic is more of a psychological book. It's not really a horror or crime book. It's more of how depraved people can be. I would definitely recommend it. It's an older book, but I would recommend it. It is really good, and it has a whole series with it. So you've got Flowers in the Attic, Petals on the Wind. I think there's like 4 books total that follow the same people. And Little Women is a historic novel based around the Civil War and this little family, how they get through everything. they've done a lot of movies on that one too. You did manage it, Martin. You're doing good. I'm telling you. I really never could get into Nora Roberts' books. I remember. Oh God, Dawn, do you remember in high school everybody was obsessed with Danielle Steele? Yeah, mystery books. I used to like scary detective ones. Zach, I would be too. I I don't blame you at all. Yeah, Dave had triple bypass. All right, let's start our world trivia. It is time. All right, if you want to play, you can. If not, that is fine. Remember, we are not playing for points or anything right now because it's not game day. Which river sustained ancient Egypt's civilization? Which river sustained ancient Egypt's civilization? Did you ever read the Sherlock Holmes series, Antonia? I mean, again, I know it's older books, but Sherlock Holmes is, I don't know what it is. It's just so cool. Love Sherlock Holmes. I don't play. Every Tuesday we do trivia, and today we're doing world history trivia. Dave, senile? Are you going senile? Is that what you're saying? No, Dawn, you're not senile. You just have CRS. And you know what that means. Lydia! Lydia! Oh, wow. Well, you said you like mystery, and I was like, Sherlock Holmes. That one, oh, God. That is what gets a lot of people started in mystery novels, is when they read Sherlock Holmes books. His pedestal. Hi, Fern. Hi, darling. Little cutie patootie. She having fun with Grandpa? If you fit right in with your friends. All right, so the answer to that was the Nile. The Nile, not denial or senile. The Nile. Who founded the Akkadian Empire, often cited as the first multi-ethnic empire? Who founded the Akkadian Empire, often cited as the first multi-ethnical empire? Hang on just a second. Oh, let me see something. I'll be right back, y'all. All right, we're back. Ooh. Your host has escaped. That's right. Okay, Antonia, a lot of them. Dawn is my cousin. Woo, she got her. Well, we downgraded her from a zoo. Hey, John. She's in here. Ooh, 20 of the Sherlock Holmes books. Heck yeah. Oh, she does this FaceTime. That's so cute. Alexander the Okayish. Holly Dolly! Hey, Holly Dolly! All right, so that was Sargon of Akkad established the Akkadian Empire in Mesopotamia in 2334 BC. What was the shortest war in human history? The shortest war in human history. Yes, and if y'all want laughs and you don't want to answer trivia, just read some of these answers that No Face and Dave and Dawn be coming up with. Oh, Antonia, she used to have much more. She used to have much, much more. She had fish. She had hermit crabs. She had, I think, 15 cats at one time. Anyone that Alex participated in. Yeah, if you're up around 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock Eastern at night, that's usually when Dawn goes live. And her cats especially will be all over her. Like, each of them have their own shoot. My mind just went blank. They have their own little thing from Nightbot in her chat. Yes, and she has a bald-headed amputee boyfriend. Yes, the type. Thank you, y'all. Y'all know whenever my fibromyalgia acts up, my brain goes. Bleh. It is a tough question, isn't it? Heck yeah. I don't know. Antonia seems like either Hispanic or Italian. But with your English, I'm thinking the United States. And then the Humane Society. To get Dave? That explains it. Country or state? Because you've got Russia, country-wise. Oh, were you born in Russia? Yeah, he made her get rid of her crabs. He took her to the pharmacy. All right, so the shortest war in human history was the Anglo-Zanzibar War of 1896. It lasted approximately 38 minutes. There's Alex. 38 minutes. So, which major Japanese city was once known as Edo? What major Japanese city was once known as Edo? All right, hang on. Let me get caught up. Lydia, it is good. It's 79, but it's humid. It's not hot. It's humid. Like, I'm glad I don't have thick hair because it'd be everywhere. Humid. Oh, you're in England. Okay, cool. Lee is over in the UK, and then we've got Martin over in the UK. We've got Al, who usually comes in here. He's over in England. I don't know where he's at, though. Rome? You feel bad? Well, he feels bad for you, too, so. There's my ass. That's it. No, Dave, it wasn't. You want to know why it wasn't? Because it lasted 38 minutes, not like 2. Go ahead and tell us, because my next one was going to be Rhodesia. I think that's HR or RH. HR. Oh my God. You have a Snap-on no face? Oh, Romania. Nice. Oh, so I wasn't too far off, actually. All right. So, the major Japanese city, once known as Edo, was Tokyo. Tokyo. One of the ancient world wonders, the Hanging Gardens, was found in which city? And can you tell me what that city is called today? Dave, you know foreplay is just backing up into the Waffle House parking lot and parking straight. You already know that. You're from the mountain. The question was which of the ancient world wonders, the Hanging Gardens, was found. Sorry, hang on. One of the ancient world wonders, the Hanging Gardens, was found in which city? And for extra credit, what is the name of that city today? I promise English is my first language. Regardless of popular belief and how I butcher it today. Oh, yeah, that is true. You're a battlefield guy. You know, with that shovel in the back of your truck. Lime, sand. We ain't questioning. Which city? Oz. They did find the Hanging Gardens. Yes, they did. I imported. It is my very perverted chatters here. We've already started. Skirt. Tokyo Drift. I'm supposed to be doing trivia, but yeah. Yes, it can get worse, especially when Dave's in here. Such a pivot. How you doing today? Ooh. Yes, let's keep our pants on and take horses back to the stable. That is right. I agree. I agree. All right, so the Hanging Gardens of Babylon were located in Babylon, but today it is known as Iraq. Which Latin American revolutionary is remembered as El Liberator? Which Latin American revolutionary is remembered as El Liberator? Yadira Mahatma. Yadira is following you. Yes, Dawn. I am imported. I'm having a good day. Did you have a good weekend? I had a chill one. Well, kind of chill. We had a nice storm blow through. Knocked some stuff down, but it's okay. It's fixed. What are you doing, Lydia? Are you crocheting more hacky sacks? Thank God, Dawn. We didn't need a full moon tonight. That's what I'm saying. Thank God. Full moon. There's no telling with no face, and if he did, he probably don't even know he did it. Oh my gosh, 10. Woo, girl. You're on it. You are on it, girl. He may have. No face, were you trying to say something in Romanian? Or were you trying to answer the question? Could have been trying to answer the question. All right, the Latin American revolutionary remembered as El Liberator is Simon Bolivar. His role was liberating several South American countries from Spanish rule. All right, which ancient Egyptian queen ruled as pharaoh with monumental building projects at Deir el-Bahri? Deir el-Bahri. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm not Egyptian. But she ruled as pharaoh. Wait, who's the pimp? What did I miss? Oh, Dave's the pimp. Yeah, Dave's the pimp. He the pimp. Y'all remember that joke growing up where you get somebody to say what state is responsible for potatoes, and they'd say Idaho, and you'd be Ida pimp? Y'all ever do that when you were younger? It was stupid, but I did it, and I'd laugh my butt off. I thought it was funny. Think Alex Nebahan. My dogs are going crazy. Did I get it? Yes, they heard my husband come home, so they're all like barking. Hear me? You might want to mute that or turn it down. Did y'all hear that in there? It's its own joke. All right, so the ancient Egyptian queen that ruled as pharaoh with monumental building projects was Hatshepsut. She was a female pharaoh who commissioned impressive architectural works. What was the name of the research ship Charles Darwin traveled with? The name of the research ship that Charles Darwin traveled with. Dang it, I did it again. I gotta stop that. We promise we won't tax your tea. We got this running joke with Big Al. He'll come in here. We mention Boston all the time, or sweet tea. He gets so mad. Yeah, she's in Georgia. She's a few minutes away from me. Normally 20 minutes, 10 if there's no cops around. Vroom, vroom. I do have a lead foot, I'm not going to lie. Foot. They get trapped on an island, too. Yeah, no, I kind of like No Face's answer on this one. It should have been. Storm come up, they got stranded. That's what happened. And they all fought over the redhead. All right, so the name of the research ship was the HMS Beagle. And this ship, during his famous voyage, contributed to the theory of evolution. Which U.S. president delivered a series of radio addresses known as the Fireside Chats? Which U.S. president delivered a series of radio addresses known as Fireside Chats? No Face, don't start your crap. Don't start your crap now. We just got started. We didn't even go for like 20 minutes. Alex. Well, we know it wasn't Clinton because it would have been, never mind. I don't want to get in trouble. All right, Dave, get you a nap. Yo, man. Yes, like lighting fires. I will tell you something, they're going to come up with some off-the-wall answers in here. I'm just saying. I saw that, you dear. That's fine. They're going to keep pushing it. They're going to keep pushing it. That's what I've said for office fireplace. As I was saying, it was like, I could make a joke, but I don't get in trouble. Yeah, well, I mean, hey, he's had kids. He knows when the kids sleep, you sleep. All right, so the U.S. president that delivered the series of radio addresses known as Fireside Chats was Franklin D. Roosevelt. He used the chats to communicate directly with the American public during the Great Depression. Twister! What is up? All right, which monumental stone figures are tied to the Olmec civilization? Which monumental stone figures are tied to the Olmec civilization? Yeah, they did. They met on YouTube. It was funny, too. She had said something one time. There was a joke going around about eloping, and she said, "No, I'm going to elope with Dave." And this is before they got together. And he messaged me. He goes, "Did she just say that?" I was like, "Yeah, she did. She flirting." No face, Keith Richards. It's okay, Lee. I don't think No Face has gotten one, but by God, he's trying. Keith Richards, so that one was a good one. I'm surprised that man ain't petrified yet. Like some kind of petrified wood or something. I really think that, he was drinking formaldehyde or doing some crap. His liver's so pickled. That is true. That is true. That's why you have to have, monthly outings, sometimes yearly outings. Depends how introverted you actually are. And then still you have to be picky about what part of civilization you go talk to. Yes, he is well preserved, all that. Yes. Look, Willie Nelson is still alive because Keith Richard is still alive because all the formaldehyde and all the illegal, yeah. He's on the chemical stuff. And the drink. He pickled his liver. Willie Nelson's another one up there with Dolly Parton, though. When they go, you know how many people are going to be upset. Exactly, Sophia. COVID was like, nope, can't touch this. And then walked off. I think when Keith Richards go, everybody's going to pop up and say, dang, it was about time. What was he, like 1,005? Like, I'm pretty sure he's in the running to beat Methuselah as the oldest man ever. Ever. No face, nothing. Shoot, during COVID, I was working DoorDash, or not DoorDash. Well, yeah, I did do DoorDash too, but Instacart. And we were making good on that one because nobody was coming out. Nobody. That's what I'm saying. Snoop Dogg, too. I think Snoop Dogg's already a great grandpa. All right, so the monumental stone figures tied to the Olmec civilization were the colossal stone heads on Easter Island. How long did the 100 Years' War between England and France actually last? Oh, we got it too, and then they got all the legalization in some of the states going on. You got to California, they have dispensaries. It's like walking into a pharmacy and say, hey, I want this. Actually, Dawn, you're wrong. See, if you would pay attention to my quizzes, I've actually had this question up on my nightly quizzes before. But yeah, one of my friends, her son moved out to California and worked at a weed dispensary. I was like, wow. He's like, it's just like going into a pharmacy. Okay. I'll take some Xanax and Purple Kush. Is that how that works? Now I want to go into one just to see how people order. Just see what they say. Need that green card. Need to go to California. The wee war. No face. France is notorious for that white flag. What are you talking about? They called about car insurance. Oh, Lord. I never understood it either, to be fair. I mean, I think the only problem it's ever caused is too much munchies. If everybody smoked it, we'd have a shortage of Funyuns in the U.S., but that's about it. Like, just saying. So the 100 Years' War between England and France actually lasted 116 years, despite the name. 116. Oh, what country was Greenland a colony of until 1981? What country was Greenland a colony of until 1981? Yeah, we got to work on you, dear, that green card. She wants that bright green card. They do, but I don't think, are they smoking like regular tobacco? If they do it, I'm pretty sure it's not the tobacco we have, because our stuff is like so loaded with everything, chemicals. No face, you got valid. Yelly see a red card. Imported. The joke is, so Yadira actually is from Puerto Rico, and Puerto Rico is part of America, is part of the U.S. And it's one of our outlying territories. And they were in a chat, and somebody didn't realize that Puerto Rico was part of the U.S. and was talking about Yadira not being American. So the joke is, now we got to get her a green card. Shoot, I don't know. I don't even know all 50 presidents. I mean, I know the song, I just don't know all 50 presidents. I know the most important ones. That's it. No face ate a clown for breakfast. He sure did. They might want you to know the 50 states and the outlying territories. But those are pretty easy. Start from one side of the continent and work your way over. Oh, I don't know if it was Pennywise. I don't see him with a penchant for red balloons just yet. Not just yet. There you go. Never been in trouble with authorities. For a while, it didn't matter. I'm just saying. For a while, before this last election, the whole problem with authorities didn't even matter. Oh, no face. Don't take her to dark alley. I love my twister. Unless she's going to help you inflate the balloons. That's cool. Put a good word in. All right, so Greenland was a colony of Denmark until 1981. Who was the first man to fly solo on a nonstop trip across the Atlantic in 1927? Who was the first man to fly solo on a nonstop trip across the Atlantic in 1927? Oh God, yes, time zones get confusing. I'm still confused over half of them. I always thought we had 3. We got 4. And I always forget. Always forget. I'm worried about No Face because I really don't think that, you meet him in a dark alley and he's getting out alive. I'm just saying. Marry then divorce. Just make sure that citizenship is stable and there. That's what it is. The guy that invented Taco Bell. And that is the best shit ever. I'm pretty sure. Did you ever notice Taco Bell bathrooms, they reinforce the toilet? That's why. Yeah, That is true. That is true. Also, if you have like your parents or grandparents were from another country, you could, I think you could get citizenship because I think my husband is actually eligible for German citizenship because of his grandmother and his dad, because his dad was born in Germany. So I'm pretty sure he is. Pretty sure he's eligible for citizenship. It does look. It smells like a holding cell too. I'm just saying. And don't get me started on crystals. For all y'all people up in the northern part of the states that are familiar with White Castle, crystals is a knockoff of White Castle. And I'm going to tell you something. We call them gut busters for a reason. For a reason. All right, so the first man to fly solo on a nonstop trip across the Atlantic was Charles Lindbergh. Charles Lindbergh. Yeah, there's Alex. The earliest known writing system is what? It was developed by the Sumerians. What is the earliest known writing system developed by the Sumerians? Yeah, we call them gut bombs too. Gut busters, gut bombs. God, we call those everything. Imported is now your sibling. Gary. Was it Gary off SpongeBob? Because if so, Yadira's got you on that one. Surprised she hasn't meowed in here yet. I bet she will in a minute, though, now that I've said something. Sophia, I don't know what the fascination is with paying for it, but I guess people are just so dang constipated around here. They have no choice. Oh no, Martin, you still here? Martin! You hush, Kimberly. You should. What you doing, Prego? Prego. Eat more fiber. Right? Did y'all see? Okay, so did y'all see my post the other day where I said we needed to raise awareness for anal sticitis? I literally had somebody I made a comment about what was it? Class reunions. How if I didn't like the people then, I ain't gonna like them now, so I don't go to my class reunions. It was a joke. It was obviously a joke. Everyone else got it, but one person who came in bitching at me because I'm grown now and I've been out. I'm sitting here going, I'm sorry. You know, obviously, ma'am, this was a joke, and good luck at the proctologist for that stick. I told her she had a stick up her ass. Like, dude, seriously. Ooh, I know she didn't get lippy with Dawn. Oh, yeah, we do get feisty in here. We do. Eat more fiber, poop more hammocks. Well, Kimberly, that's because we know where your brain is at. But, you know, the first word is what got you in the situation you are currently in, ma'am. You need to get that off the brain. Otherwise, you're going to have another baby right after this one. Just saying. Yeah, Dixon Sticks. Yeah. A great company name. Did y'all ever see the I think it was TikTok was doing it, the one where it was the bird that was always bringing the female sticks. It said bitches love sticks. A humor transplant. We need one. We need one for her because I literally told her good luck with the proctologist because damn. All right, so the earliest known writing system was cuneiform. It was developed by the Sumerians. All right, one more question, y'all. Who were seafaring traders that spread an alphabet across the Mediterranean? Who were the seafaring traders who spread an alphabet across the Mediterranean? Oh, good, Kimberly. You taking your stuff? You better be taking it. Imported, that's what we need for a business. We need to upload humor to USBs and sell them. Sell them. Yeah, we make a killing on that one. The Boyardees. Alphabet soup. Pirates. Only if Jack Sparrow was in there. I'm just asking. Yeah, I'm just saying. Good, Kimberly. You better be. I told you I'll come down there with a slingshot and make sure you take them. Girl, my brain ain't even doing English properly today. Kimberly, it's vitamins. Vitamins. Not drugs, you weirdo. Speaking no English. Shoot, half the time I don't speak English either. As I said earlier, I swear to God, it's my first language. Doesn't mean I know how to speak it. Oh, girl, I've been on those for years. Welcome to the club. We have jackets. We don't ask the name of the medication. We just say what flavor. I'm just saying. What flavor are you on? I don't know. I tried that. I tried Facing a Fear at the same time. I went on a Ferris wheel. I'm scared of heights. And I was okay until they came across the loudspeaker and said we were going 260 feet up in the air. I lost it. I rode that thing with my eyes shut. My husband sitting across from me said the color drained from here all the way down to my toes. It's all because I had him get me a Cinnabon afterwards. Yes, we still have an Ingalls. Yes, we speak Southern. That is correct. We speak Southern. It is its own language. There you go. Howdy, Porter. Well, I mean, we're not that far south. We're not Texas, but we do say howdy. Well, stick around because I am on a mission to teach all my UK friends how to be Southern. I've already started. I got one to accidentally call his girlfriend a heifer, and she is Southern. Now, to be fair, I just taught him the word. I didn't teach him how to use it. I didn't tell him to say it. I just taught him the word. I also taught him how to bless a heart. But the heifer one, that's not all my fault. Kimberly. We know. We've been in rooms with you. No face. Oh. It's a sensitive one. Oh, you call them birds? There's a lot of names here, but some of them we don't go into. All right, so the answer to the last question. Who were the seafaring traders who spread an alphabet across the Mediterranean? The Phoenicians. The Phoenicians. Dylan's going to agree with me. Why do you keep threatening me with Dylan? You know he's going to agree. The humorous See what I did there? You need help with your humerus. Kathy, what is up? Trying to get information on your brother and trying not to catch a charge today and unalive somebody. Nice. I understand that way too well. The part about trying not to unalive and catch a charge. Kimberly, don't be jealous. That just means I'm smart. Smart ass, but I'll take it. It's fine. Well, no adequate amenities. Bare minimum. Imported, she's mean to me. She's about holding me all the time. You see her big belly. Hooked on phonics worked for me. Hey, isn't that how we spelled in high school? Lactose intolerance. You get that humerus in check. Yeah, thank you, imported. See, Kimberly? See? Not everybody agrees with you, ma'am. I know autocorrect loves to put my name as Sharing because not many people spell it the way that I do. Autocorrect is like my biggest enemy right now. Like, it takes everything I say and tries to change it. And then I don't know if you've ever been in here when we're talking about the Motrin. So this girl asked, what should she take for a headache? She was pregnant. And I was trying to say, take some Motrin, that it would be safe. And it auto-corrected to take some Morons. So evidently now, or no, she had a fever. So evidently now, for a fever, you take Morons. And then it went to another person, auto-correcting to Mormons. So that's what we do for a headache. And then oxymorons were for body aches. So we've got this whole list just because of autocorrect. Take some hummus. Exactly. You have to, yeah. You sleep where your toilet's at. Exactly. Been gay for stoic bones. Soap would not help Kimberly. She'd be the one that'd bite into the soap and say, ooh, can I have some more? Woo, almost there. Almost 9 weeks. No, not until it hits the mid-range, which is tomorrow. At 3.5 days, it'll be 8 weeks. You do the math, ma'am. You know, it's that's illegal again? God. Why do they keep doing that? Did it again. There we go. All right, everybody put the kissy lips for imported. Got to take your prescription. I do that every morning, every evening. Gets on my nerves. Starting to feel like a walking pharmacy. I ain't gonna lie. Dude, that quiz, that done it. It's over. It's over. Trivia's over. You're stabbing genes to fix them. Got a lot of anger to take out, huh? Oh no, Kimberly. Was he older? I mean, it's still sad. It's just, older, might be a little bit more expected. I hate to hear that. We've had, I don't know what it is this year. It's just been crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Like every time I would turn around almost, it was like I was hearing about a death. And I was like, oh God, we need a break. And they've had a lot of things going on in Hollywood too. Because they had, what was it, that one guy that was in the helicopter crash? The one that did Life Goes On. My brain just went stupid. Okay, y'all know who I'm talking about. Anyway, helicopter crash. Thank you, Oliver Tree. Thank you, Holly. You're my brains today because my brain's just been reading about it since yesterday and then I forgot his name. Oh, did y'all hear they've got they had a tip about Nancy Guthrie and they're looking for her. Somebody gave I think the Mexican authorities a tip that she was buried somewhere right over the border over in Mexico. So they're up there looking. So, I mean, I hate to say it, but we all know with her, her health and everything, she probably didn't make it. I'm hoping that if it is true that they find her, at least give that family some closure. Because this has been going on for 4 or 5 months. At least give the family some closure. Girl, it is 4 o'clock and you just now eating lunch? Girl. I'll be cooking supper here in a minute. I'm going to be getting asked, what's for tea? I don't even know what I'm making. It's going to be something with chicken. There's not chicken. We always have chicken. Y'all, I got my dino nuggies and my dino tater tots yesterday, and I had a Jurassic dinner. We had dino nuggies and dino tater tots. It was great. It was so cute. And I forgot, but they have dino mac and cheese. I was going to get a box of that, but I completely forgot. But I got my dino nuggies and tots, so yeah. It's called Leonard. Lunch, dinner, Leonard. I haven't heard that, Lydia, but I have heard that they believe it was like a scam thing going on. I was reading it today and I forgot what they call it, wrench scam or something like that, where the people who supposedly would come and get her were hired, and you've got a central mastermind, and it's not necessarily that they know the people, they just target people who are wealthy. Now, that's not confirmed. They just said it could be a possible motive. But yeah, I haven't heard that they think they know who did it. And, I wish they did. I would. I wish they'd go ahead and get this out of the way because that sheriff has flubbed it up. FBI has got a big old mess on their hands if he'll quit standing in their dang way. I did not make a gravy volcano, but I should have. Should have made some mashed potatoes, just smooth it out, make it look like Mount Etna or something. Vesuvius. Yeah. But yeah, there's been a lot of things floated around, like possible cartel, the scam, the wrench scam thing, all sorts of things. Fact is, though, well, I think it's a fact. I don't think money ever changed hands. I mean, you had, fake ransom demands, which to me is the big red flag. Gravy Volcano's your rapper name. You got another rapper name, huh? What's your hit song? This chicken make you slap y'all mama? Well, you come out of the shower and you're like, why do I hear Sharon? Yeah, just think what you could do when you give her eggs. Oh, God, no. Where are they going to get you in trouble? I do too, Dawn. That's what I'm hoping. Because, they have a anonymous tip the news said was given to Mexican authorities, and they're out there digging in the area where supposedly her body's. From what I'm understanding, this area is a huge cartel dumping ground. But supposedly they're saying she's buried out there, so they're out there looking now. They've been looking since yesterday. And like I said, I hate to say it, but we all know she's probably not with us no more. And I hope they find her because that family needs some closure. Big time. And hopefully they'll find some evidence pointing to who did it, who was involved, because that family needs some justice. But mainly they need that closure so they can go ahead and get her buried. Yeah, I was about to say, you give her eggs and that sulfur smell get even worse, man. It's like the pits of hell done opened right behind her. Brimstone and sulfur. There was lighting. I look at it this way, even that wrench scam, when I found out what it was, I'm not going to lie, that theory kind of does make sense. Because the house was being cased, they believe, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, there was a video from days before the abduction where a masked man was walking around her house. So that, they were casing it. So, but like I said, that sheriff over there just flubbed everything up. Which I'm still of the opinion that he knew something. Still of the opinion. Because why sit there and block the FBI from helping? If you're truly trying to solve a crime and you care about the people, you're not going to block the help. There's been a lot of speculation. Exactly. Exactly. All she wanted to do is go to bed. That was it. This is why I always tell everybody I'm glad we are a stand your ground state. I will never move to a place where I cannot have my firearms and protect my home ever. Even if I'm 80 years old, I'm gonna make sure I still am a damn good aim. I could, I want to have it to where I could be blind and still pinpoint where your happy butt is at based off smell or sound. Hey, Dawn, but on the plus side, all you got to do is, cook for them. Love you, Dawn. Somebody comes in and tries to mess with Dawn or kidnap her. Let me make you something first. Pour you some water. Welcome back. Yes, we missed you. We totally missed you. We threw so much stuff and just couldn't get a hit. Pew first, ask questions later. Exactly, no face. So I'm saying I will never live anywhere where it's not a stand your ground state. If I'm not allowed to, protect my home, yeah, kiss my patootie. One night, and then he was out. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. There is something. He's covering something up. This is why, in my mind, when it first happened, my brain jumped to cartel. My brain jumped to cartel. Is he being paid by the cartel? It can't be as simple as he just doesn't like the FBI or Trump. It had to be something more to that. Too lazy or too stupid imported. It could be that too. Yeah, Dawn could fart. Shots fired, like Dave says. Oh God, not the jelly filled. I bet you if it were the people that kidnapped her that took his donuts, he'd be on it though. He would have found it within 24 hours. He followed the jelly stains. Yeah, he wouldn't block the FBI. He'd be more handing it over. I really think that he knows something. That's why I just can't get my mind off the cartel thing. I'm wondering. That's just my brain being my brain. There's just so many possible scenarios out there though. At this point, there's no telling. That one could even be wrong. I mean, I'm still not, one of those that would rule out family involvement. And I'm not talking about like your kids. I'm talking about like, possibly an in-law or, not immediate family. Oh no, you can't stop them, but you can make their job harder, and he totally did. He sent all the DNA evidence instead of having the FBI do it in their FBI lab. He sent it to a private lab in Florida, which took a lot longer to process and came back inconclusive. So even they said, "Hey, you need to let the FBI and their crime lab do it." The Congo, yeah, that was over. That was over. But yeah, the possibilities of what happened are endless. But something ain't right with the sheriff. Oh, the one that my dad used to have a problem with when I was a kid was UNICEF. Because there was a big stink that they were supporting communism way back in the day. They used to have us at Halloween take up donations for UNICEF. Would not doubt it. What do you think all these wars happen? War is money. They keep you in war. They profit. And then they swoop in like the hero. It is crazy. Why did you step on an ant? Ants are people too. Ant lives matter. You better go apologize to that ant's family. Was that old joke? What does the Pink Panther say when he steps on an ant? That ant, that ant, that ant, that ant, that ant. I'm pulling all the stupid stuff. Okay, so here's my thing. Did you talking about that? The Pope. The Pope. We've got to take care of the poor. We've got to take care of the orphans. We've got to take care of the widows. And what do they carry him around in? What kind of clothes does he wear? How much money is funneled to him in the Vatican? Well, why not? See, now you're just trying to confuse the whole damn chat. I would have too. I don't like spiders. If I find one in my sink, I will take the little nozzle and I will swish it down the drain. Don't think I won't. Yeah, I don't like spiders. But to be fair, I got bit because me and my son were talking about it earlier. Back, it was years ago. I got bit by a wolf spider right here on the elbow. Dawn remembers it. Oh, it hurt. That thing hurt. Oh, God. That's worse than Norman Bates coming in on you while you're showering. At least you have a better chance. No. I went to try to save a caterpillar one time that was by the drain, and the drain still had a little bit of standing water, and I went to go save it, and son of a bit me. Them suckers hurt too. They don't cause any damage, but they hurt when they bite, man. They just hurt. All right, yeah, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Drop your linkage, exclamation QCB. I wouldn't trust it either, to be fair. Few showers with tree frogs. Oh, we had a frog in our bathroom the other day. I was sitting there on the commode. I looked down and I said, why is there a frog on the scale? Oh, I was in Dawn's chat, and I even put, because Justin was in there, and he had just come out of the bathroom. I said, Justin, there's a frog in the bathroom. Like, did you know this? And then I had to chase it around this little bitty bathroom to try to catch it and put it outside, because if Pumpkin gets a hold of it, guess what's happening? He's going to kill it. He is probably lurking, Kimberly. He coughed. He's in the other room. He's probably lurking. All right, so y'all, we will be back Thursday for game day. I may put up a poll what game we want to play, so we can, avoid getting burnout on bingo. That's what I'm saying, imported. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I ain't bound down to no man. I don't care what kind of hat, what kind of clothes. I don't care. But we will be back with game day. I'll put up that poll probably tomorrow. At least get a 24-hour run on it. I'm going to start posting one short a day instead of two, since we've got a pretty good following. That way I'm not overdoing it, because when we lost electricity and Wi-Fi, I had a really hard time getting my shorts done. A really hard time. I got so frustrated. But we're going to do one a day, so I'm going to alternate between recipe and comedy. So today's was broccoli casserole for recipe, and we'll do a comedy one tomorrow. I think that's it. Don't forget to check out the merch. We got merch. I've already got a few people in here that have merch. Twisters is actually going to be there, I think, by the 26th. She'll have merch. So, yay! Everybody have a great day. Love, hugs, mushy stuff. Love you. Bye.